Fighting is an art. And this is our canvas. Here, we flex our style, our passion, our creativity, our skills. We come here to break rules, to bend minds, to change the game. This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
Street Fighter 6.
Available now.
Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Welcome back to week 2 of Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023. Our first match is concluded and it was a banger. We've got 2 more coming up for you very shortly. But as you know by now, if you've been following, we're going to be getting you up to speed of some of the techniques and some of the terms that are going to be used on commentary throughout the broadcast. So let's hand it over to F-Word and Jammers to take you through our latest tech tip.
Thank you, Logan Starmer. There's some really interesting scenarios you can find yourself in this game. And if we had to explain exactly what they were every single time, it would take an eternity. So we've come up with these lovely words over the years, some founded in America, some founded here, and they've become what we call Street Fighter lingo. Some of them are actually in the game, some of them have become part of the game. Jammers, you're going to talk us through one now. What have you decided to talk us through?
Well, I think this is one that's more universal. You can apply it to anywhere in life, not just in video games in general. That's going to be optimal. Now, when you hear the word optimal, you might have heard it in streams, frequently in broadcasts in general. But optimal, it basically means I want to get the maximum benefit for the resources I invest into a particular scenario. You usually associate optimal with combos. It doesn't necessarily have to be tied down to combos. It could be for the positional advantage. It could be for something to mitigate damage as well. But again, in a business sense, thinking optimal is always going to be that best route there. But yes, if you do spend, if you try to go optimal in every combo route, guess what? You'll put yourself in a detrimental situation in Street Fighter 6, and that's called burnout. And you don't always want to go optimal. So you have to think in various different lines of thought to be optimal there. Now, someone once told me all routes with combos lead to the optimal route eventually. So we'll see the players be more optimal down the line, especially the guys in the league over here. But yes, hopefully I was able to
I
explain
think that
it
was
being gone
phenomenal.
attack.
Honestly, brilliant. I mean, so well spoken. Working on my English accent to try and get to that level at some point. I'm not sure I ever will, but I will continue to try. Fantastic jammers. Optimal explained by him. Now, Logan, I believe we're heading into more juicy Street Fighter action. Talk to me. What's next?
Thanks very much, F-Word. That's right, it's time to get into match 2. And let's not hang around. Get these teams directly into the Street Fighter League Pro Europe Arena. First up, the away team. This time round, it's Guild Esports. I think it's time I want to speak to Suliwan. Come round here, Suli. There we go, there we go. Now, you're in a very unique situation because I think you're literally the only player in all of Street Fighter League that had to fight for his place on a team. So you're no stranger to pressure. You've dealt with the heat. What's it like here now that you've officially been part of Street Fighter League and watched the competition go down?
Oh, no, it's really affirming. I've been watching Street Fighter League last year, and obviously I've been watching these previous games that have been happening. It's been really exciting. So I'm just kind of eager to get in on the fun with everyone else.
Absolutely. Hopefully we'll see you competing this week, but just wanted to speak to you because I think it's quite a unique position to find yourself in. Obviously, brand new team. You've got the experience. We saw Joker take part last week. Hopefully we'll see you this week. Thank you very much. You stay there because it's time to welcome in one of the strongest squads that we have seen thus far, managing to somehow get the win last week against Mouse when it looked like everything was going the opposite way. But let's welcome into the arena 0-0 Nation. Hello. Last week, you looked on as it was an incredible turnaround, first by Phenom and then Lord Venom managing to bring you back from 20 points down. Obviously, I know you guys have put a huge amount of work into your planning, your prep, assembling this squad. For you, like, what was the big moment last week?
For me, the big moment was definitely Phenom's comeback. I mean, I was sitting in the chair and or the couch or what you want to call it, and I was thinking that this is going to be a rough start, 40-0. Even I kind of stopped believing when Phenom was burned out in that round, and he got hit even with a heavy punch into the DI. Luckily, it air hit or something like that. I don't remember. But I was kind of ready to pack it up, and then Phenom finally just adapted, and it looked so different. That was definitely my favorite moment. And I'm just so happy to see that Phenom is still Phenom and does what Phenom does, which is something not a lot of players can do this consistently, which is really admirable.
Incredibly impressive stuff. They say in pro sports that the most important thing for a championship team is to still get the win, even though they weren't playing their best. And you managed to do that last week. We'll see whether you can step up this week and elevate your game. If you guys would like to take your place at the home end, I can't wait to see what performance 0-0 Nation puts forward this week in week 2. But talking of put forwards, it's on Guild to put forward their lineup of players, characters, and control type. And with that reveal, the only people we can find that out from are F-Word and Jammers over on the desk.
Too right you are, Logan. Listen, even when they're playing not at their peak, where the hook of my crook dig out the win, man. Even if you've got to go 6 feet deep. They got something last week. Hopefully they can replicate that this week.
When Phantom's on the squad. We're going to see the away team. For those of you who aren't aware, the away team revealing their order, and it's going to be Suleiman first with Classic Kimberly. Joker Joke sitting second place there with Classic Cammy. And no surprise after the performance last week of Takamura, he will be playing Anchor with that patented Ken and Classic mod controls again. I've gone ahead and made some predictions here. We had a discussion. Jammers, you were quite adamant that you were going to see Rickman's Barnet versus Suleiman in the first one, and I've gone ahead and gone with you on that one. Quickly, any point on that?
No, not really. I think this is a comfortable matchup for Riekman player-wise. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might have to do a little bit of digging. I think Suleiman's the only Kimberly throughout the whole leagues. I literally think he might be the only Kimberly.
Unless Valmaster secondary, which doesn't count.
Yeah.
I actually think we're going to have Veggie. It's a bold pick. But Veggie's told me that he doesn't really mind the Cammy matchup. So maybe we're going to see Veggie's debut this season going up against Joker Jokes as a counter. Remember, the team at home is able to see the order and react to it. That's the slight advantage you get. And then I think regardless of the situation, the two most informed players on these teams are Takamura and Phenom. So I just believe that they're going to send Phenom up.
We had a little bit of a disagreement because
what's your pick there very quickly?
The thing is, I don't think Lord Venom's going to play this set at all. That's me personally. He could do, but if the one person he was going to avoid was Joker Jokes, and Joker Jokes, what works in his favor is the entirety of Zero Nation hasn't really played him in tournaments, so that actually might work out for him regardless of who he plays. If it does go to the anchor match, they might put Lord Venom up against Takamura.
They could.
I mean, Phenom could start out with a Cammy, maybe swap over.
I mean, after that Phenom performance, though,
they've got choices.
Well, there's only one guy who can tell us what that's going to be, and I believe it is Logan Sama. To find out, please talk to me, Logan.
Interesting predictions there, F-Word and Jammers. Thank you very much for that. Suleiman, what do you think about that? They reckon it's going to be Riekman's Barnet against you.
I think that's realistic. I think that's what I predicted as well. Me and Reikman kind of go back and forth, but I think we ran into each other at our previous tournament versus fighting, which he got the win on me. So I feel like that might give them a bit of confidence into thinking again. But then again, we've done our homework, so that's what we're kind of counting on. But that's okay. That's not exactly something a big cause for concern. We don't get put on thinking there's a problem for us.
You are the only Kimberly main in the whole competition, and we've seen a couple of surprising results for Kimberly over the last couple of months. She's a character that was kind of overlooked after the changes that were made on release for her. But what do you think about the character in general?
I think the character, obviously, she has her weaknesses, but she's very good at what she's meant to do. And especially when you got a format like this where, every guest counts, that ability to put people into guesses constantly can come in very handy. So even though she has her weaknesses, she can beat any character in this game.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. I hope that plays out for you. The confidence is there. Let's see who he's going to be facing. It is going to be Riekman's Barnet. So, just to confirm, which character and control type will you be using?
I'm going to stick with Yuri and Classic, of course.
Let's give it a little bit of moment of thought. Maybe gambling on the modern. No, you don't want at all, do you?
No, I haven't tried. I haven't. It's hard work learning modern. I don't want to put in the time and effort, basically.
Fair enough, fair enough. So, he said that you've gone back and forth. You obviously got the win at Versus Fighting, which was the last big offline event that I can remember that we've all been at. How are you feeling going into this matchup with Juriak against Kimberly?
Yeah, basically what he said. I beat him Versus Fighting, so I have the confidence going into the match. But now that he's saying he studied, I want to see what he has found.
All right, we're going to find out what that preparation and what that study leads us to. If you gentlemen can please get set up at the stations, ready to play this first game. It's going to be Guild with Suleiman on the Classic Kimberly, going up against 00 Nations, Riekman's Barnet with Jury on the Classic controls as well. F-Word, Jammers, you were right with the prediction. How's this matchup going to look?
Okay, firstly, we gotta go back to that interview and say he said learning modern is effort. Man, didn't you walk 7 hours and get a whole article by Dexerto?
Thank you. Oh my God, that's a really good point. What the hell? You could have got a bus or a train or something, and you decided to walk 7 hours.
And he goes, learning modern's effort, boy.
Firstly, learning modern is not effort. I mean, it's pretty fun and it's pretty. You'll be surprised how easy it is to learn modern. Secondly, maybe he doesn't need it.
If there's nothing conducive for her, in his opinion, fair play.
Yeah, maybe she can put out. I'll tell you what, though, a bit of spice there when Logan asked that question about, do you agree about it? Did you hear the bit of spice? They want to see what he has learned, actually. If you think you've learned something, then I will show you when I beat your butt here in this. That's what it sounded. It sounded kind of like that.
That's what it sounded like.
That's what it sounded like to me. He said, "I want to see what he's learned." But what I heard was, "Oh, you think you've learned something? I'm going to kick your head in, and then you'll see what you've learned, huh?
Listen.
You've learned to take this beating like a man, is what you've learned." That's what I heard. So,
Well,
yeah, I'm sorry.
Suleiman's making his debut here on the Street Fighter League. Great to see him here. Now, obviously, like Logan alluded to before, he's had the most unique experience in getting here. He had to fight for his
What a
spot.
journey.
And again, I was actually part of that event that he won, the
I saw,
Sky
yeah,
Sweat
I
Room.
saw.
Shouts to Sky Guild for putting that on here. But listen, he's rightfully deserved this spot. He's one of the strongest Kimberly players we have in the European region. And if they're going to learn something from this, because I think Suleiman's going to play a very specific role. I'm not sure if he'll play in all of the fixtures from this point onwards, but they're probably going to snipe certain players or certain characters for the 10 points by Kimberly. And already starts like Shivs did in his match before.
It's a great round start, to be honest. He has about 80% of the class. Why not?
Skedaddle, skedoodle, as they say.
Uh-oh.
Vagabond Edge.
Kimberly momentum.
Nice interruption.
Just let it go.
And if she
Full
always does
cancel.
that, he'll spend the 2 bars. He'll happily do that.
Oh,
Nice new
you
age
going.
twister. Oi.
Big bait.
It's not going to get the round though, but he's going to be able to set up a count, I think. No need. Try to shimmy.
Oh, let's around the corner though. Well, instinctive back throw, just holding block and through. Put yourself back in the corner with that.
I think he did the delayed button there, but good throw tech.
Oh,
And
big
the
job.
Not looking too good here off that first round, but hey, that's only the first round in this battle one here.
Here's what I learned. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Sorry. It's one round. It's early days.
Yeah, let's pull the brakes. Now he's going to shift gears very shortly.
Nice. Watch your toes.
I guess the forward throw going to chase down in just a moment here. Let's see how... Okay, I like that.
That actually catches... Dash is coming in as well, so it's a pretty decent answer. Right, cross up. That didn't even combo.
Back throw as well.
Oh, the meaty.
Oh, he missed his overhead. I think that was going to get blocked anyway. He was standing up.
Nice. He's going to go to level 3.
I think he should.
No, he's going to save it. Thought he'd go for it because at least he gets it for the next round. If he doesn't win this one, burns himself out. Too far for stand like kick.
Not going to mix it up here. Nice anti on the crouch and medium punch. That still works from the beta here. Delayed his grab there from the drive rush cancel. I think he was waiting for the super actually. Next hit wins it for either player. Good block on the overhead. I think that is safe. It might be plus. Missed it. Oh, no, that's not that.
Yeah, safe on the... Oh, he gets over the arm bar. He's not blocking the elbow. He's getting hit by the elbow.
He's catching him out like this.
Let's go.
We love it, bro. That man was stressing.
That's too close, Jammers. There's no cross-up medium kick mix-up there. It's surprising, maybe, but you know what?
Man.
That jump.
Let's go,
just
Sally.
tests
Bro,
your
who
instincts.
is it that said like we're releasing the dog, bro?
You have to consciously make the adjustment to not hold forward when to jump in front of you, or just to be ready to cross-cut anti-air, which we saw Shivs doing so well earlier today.
One game down, feels like the EX Fireball there just to kind of establish a little bit of control, but again, he's already spent a fair bit of meter to get some situation, but he did Suleiman's work for him. He spent an exorbitant amount of meter here just to get something out of it, but he gets the positional advantage here through a mistake.
Suleiman very active on wake up.
You have to be. That's what the game wants you to do. But blocking is probably the worst thing you can do in Street Fighter 6 nowadays.
It's one of the harshest games in Street Fighter history. Probably the harshest game in Street Fighter history for blocking.
Good block on the roundhouse there, and the audacious jab on defense there. Spin it down, just slowing it out. Like I said, these guys do go back and forth. So let's see if it goes back and forth here in this set. Just trying to find that clean opening, but whoever gets the drive rush cancel, he almost burnt himself out, but Vickerman burned him out there.
Again, it is!
And go with the... Oh, listen, man, you're programmed to try and walk under that stuff, thinking a cross-up's coming, but just waiting out. They're both waiting for it.
Okay. No mix-up when I meet you in the air. Says Rickerman's Barnet. Good adjustment.
I will say one of Rickerman's Barnet's best attributes when playing this character is his air-to-air. When he snuffs out a scenario where you feel you need to jump, he's already at the ready to swat you out of the sky. And that's another thing he does as well, consistently using the EXDP. All right.
Jab's been used so well by Suleiman.
Gonna use the Bushin Scramble to get some damage here. I don't know if she gets Oki from this. Well, he answered my question.
A lot of Oki. Oh, the jab actually whiffed. So got punish counter damage there.
Gonna go for the Shimpukaku. Throw. Can you get another one? Not quite.
Oh,
There we
he
go
can't block it.
again.
He can't block it. Oh, he had it. He
Almost
had
had
it.
it.
Again, the jab gets out of it. Oh, my goodness.
Damn.
Everything working for Suleiman. He gets his team to game point here in this first match.
He's flying high here, F-Word. Let's see if Riekemann can turn this around. Drive rush in for the meaty. And nice anti-air.
Nice meeting this time. Perfect parry, back throw you go. And this is where she's been excelling.
Good block on the overhead again.
Great block.
And he threw there. I think Suleiman tried to go for a throw bait maybe, but might work out.
There's a delay.
Oh my goodness, that's disgusting. He's got to spend it to Ninja Star Cypher. Get his drive gauge back. Put Riekemann in such a dangerous spot here. Limited options. He can still worm his way out of this dangerous spot. However,
Blocks. Oh my goodness.
He's got Fermit, mate.
Oh, Cassidy's trying to backdash. He's got that level 3.
Damage increase. Did he get it?
He committed to it. It's the right choice. He saw any cancel he was going to level 3 there, and rightfully so.
Listen, he's always looking for a gap in your strings, mate. Gets the lead here. In terms of life, anyway.
He's going to get his bar back, and he does exactly that. Oh, he saw that coming. Too predictable.
Well, you just react to the smoke. So, Protect. That was a bit broken.
Yes.
Nice block.
It was Slayman.
And you know
with
what?
the run slide.
I don't care what the matchup is. At some point, a Kimberly is going to do an arbitrary run slide. They're going to do it.
Oh, absolutely. And why not? It's just like he's going to do a random teleport, but you still see so many characters, so many players block it. All right, good anticipation and reactions there. Rickman's Barnet back in this one. We need to see if Suleiman's got a second or third gear, right?
I'd say third gear. He's already gone to the second one. But
he's playing at this momentum that Rickman's struggling to deal with. I mean, wow.
I'll tell you what, one time Sengan told me
God.
a lot of the players have well-oiled flowcharts. Shouts to Sengan back at home. I mean, look, Kimberly's flowchart actually works.
I mean, that's a bit, yeah, he's mixing it up, man. It's a bit hot. He's going to get kicked up.
That should be the round,
That should be dead. That's a lot here. Bang, and...
Yeah.
Yes.
Lucian beats, and he's got no more cans, but he actually hasn't had to rely on the cans this entire set,
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
the music, yeah. Those 2 sequences in a row. Saw him use it earlier, but it didn't really do anything. It was from half screen away.
Good
Nice check.
Oh, and he
he
tried
missed
to
it.
do it.
He actually missed execution.
I was wondering that about this character. Does she have an option that is anti-throw tech? And there it is, but it's a bit weird to kind of land.
Oh my goodness, Suleiman, please. Maybe you should have done OD version there. Would have got lots more momentum.
Well, shoulda, woulda, coulda at this point. Try to chase down.
Oh, burn out. It's counter convert. Can Rickman's Barnet's faces that boy again. That elbow's got him so much mileage. Suleiman in the corner here.
Not looking too good. He's not looking for the sun yet, is
block.
he? Not quite. But Riekeman's probably waiting.
Oh, where you going?
Elbow drop.
Looks again.
He's really trying to catch him throw tech and it's not working
Nice
out.
check. No anti-air again.
Just waiting here. Elbow drop one more time.
God, gets the meter back. Burns her out. This is a good situation there for Rickman's Barnet.
But he can't burn himself out in the process though, F-word. DI to generate some space.
I like that. He just hopefully catching the button too. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness! What a check from
No
Suleiman.
way!
We asked if he had a different gear. We asked if he could slow it down. That's exactly what he did.
Vamos.
After playing a completely
Vamos. Hit him with the
momentum-driven
bad
style the
boys,
whole time,
bad boys.
Suddenly we saw a
What you
slow
gonna do? Hit him
walk
with-
back
hey,
and
you got him
wait
with-
patience to Lehman. And that's the last thing Rickman's Barnet expected, right?
I'm telling
I'm telling
you.
you, man. A lot of these
I'm
guys
telling
play
you.
hasty at the start and
Hit
then they
him with
just
the-
dial
Bro,
it back.
Sully,
And that's
he's
something
sick.
you need to
He's
do
sick.
in Street Fighter
He's
6.
sick,
Just to
bro.
kind of really
This man
shift your
tried to
gears
shoot
and
me
mentally
900
overwhelm your
times.
opponent. Kimberly
This man
slowing
tried to shoot
down.
me
Was that
900
bad?
times, bro.
That's never in
Yeah, that's what I
Hey,
learned,
hit him with
laddie.
the bad, bro.
That's what I learned,
Man did jump,
Yeah, shut your mouth
elbow,
and take that ill like a
walk
man,
back,
yeah.
jump, elbow,
Come
walk
on.
back, bro. This guy was flexing.
I will give you an 8 out of 10.
Come on, it's not bad Scottish accent.
An 8 out of 10 is a very high score.
Thank you.
So I will give you
Thank you. I
that
appreciate
in
it.
the slightest. But you know what? Well earned. Again, another player on their debut, earning points here. Again, that was fantastic stuff there from Suleiman, and long may it continue. Like I said, I feel he's going to be playing a very specific role, and to get points on the board and to kickstart things, what better way to
I
do
love
it.
the fact that he was put there to be counterpicked. Here I am. Come and pick who you want to play against me. And he got the job done as well away from home. But I got to say, Rickman's Barnet, man, the situation here where we saw one of the best performers last season.
Complete turnaround.
Already registering a defeat here, so didn't see that coming. So here's the big one. Joker Jokes gets to come up. And Guild, again, with another decent performance, starting off with those 10 points. We said Veggie Zangief, but we're not sure if that's actually going to be the case. This is my bold pick. If it isn't him, who could it be, Jammers?
The thing is, I think Phenom should step into a new role. I think Phenom can handle this matchup as well. Like I said, I think this kind of works in Joker's favor because 0-0 Nation, as far as I'm aware, they lack the actual matchup experience against Joker as a player, but we will find that out shortly. But then, yeah, let's find out who Joker will be fighting in this next match. Over you, Logan.
Thanks very much, Jammers. That's right here with Joker Jokes team captain. What a great start this week for Guild.
Definitely. Sully, the secret weapon, the beast. Let's go.
things going to plan. Who have you planned to face in this game?
Against my opposing team right now, I don't mind playing anyone. I've got my strategy. We've all got our strategy. I don't mind playing anyone. Let's go.
All right, doesn't mind playing anyone. Who's it going to be from 0-0 Nation? All right, Veggie, come on down. Making his debut. All right. New game, same character, I think. What's it going to be? Geef Classic?
Zangief Classic.
Lovely, brilliant stuff.
Because it was Birdie Classic, Street Fighter 5.
Same character that you want to play.
Ah, that's true with Zangief.
How are you finding Zangief in 6? Yeah, you just said you love him. How are you finding him in 6?
I think Zangief is a lot better than people say. I think the first week we all felt this way about Zangief because it's so different. But at the same time, he reminds me a lot of Street Fighter 4 Zangief. He's really fun, but there's some things that feel a bit inconsistent, and that is the most frustrating part. But I think he's strong. Like, he has strong tools. He's not bad. He's not as good as maybe a JP or a Ken, but he's strong. But the inconsistency is the only thing that can bother me at times.
You've stepped up to face against Joker Jokes. What's the thinking here behind this matchup pick?
I like the way Joker Jokes plays Street Fighter. He plays similar to me. And he's a very strong player. So I think that this can be a very good match and a good way to start by playing playing against a like-minded...
Someone who's not a lunatic.
Yeah, like a like-minded playstyle, which is nice. I mean, who knows what he will bring to the table, but I think either way, I think it will be a good match. I think so.
All right, I'm sure it's going to be a great game. Let's get into this one. If you guys can both get set up at the desks, get your controllers set up. It is going to be Joker Jokes of Guild on the Classic Cammy going up against Veggie of 0-0 Nation on the Classic Zangief. Over to F-Word and Jammers on the desk. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Well, my thoughts on this matchup, I mean, we called it, didn't we? I mean, just when you thought the predictions were going out the window, my bold pick of Veggie being picked for this, actually correct. And it wasn't just the character match, it's the fact that Veggie likes a particular style of play.
Yes.
He actually doesn't mind losing badly in certain scenarios if it's logical, methodical Street Fighter. One thing Veggie can't stand is some of that wild chaos. You wouldn't see Veggie like pick himself for Slayman, for example. Even if the matchup's like good, he doesn't want to play against that wild kind of like rushdown style. But he has a particular style he likes.
If you outplay him in the way he's going to accept
and respect.
Well, yes, then he's fine with it in general. And I actually kind of want to see this matchup unfold in Street Fighter 6. I rarely see it. I think it's an uncommon one, mainly because I don't see that many Zangiefs anymore as opposed to Cammy. I think there's clear reasons to why. Despite what Veggie will tell you, he's basically married to the character at this point, so you can't let him go.
I don't think he's completely wrong. I think the character is definitely slept on. We're already seeing examples of that at EVO with some phenomenal runs, and of course Snake Eyes with his tremendous victory recently. The character does definitely have a place, but I would say he said he worries about the inconsistencies in the system, which I totally agree with. But I also think there are a couple matchups that he has that are just like...
I was talking about this with someone the other day. Remove a lot of elements of this system and the grapplers work.
Oh, big time.
The grapplers can do things in the drive system, but if you remove a couple things away, then Manon and Zangief are going to be terrorizing, just like they are in a little while. But yes, Joker Jokes coming back, stepping up on the stage once again here.
How much experience does Joker Jokes have with the Cammy matchup? Sorry, with the Zangief matchup as Cammy.
Yes.
We'll see. But he does play that very calculated, slow, methodical style. Rushes down when he needs to.
And it's the thing, I have said this about Zangief. I think Zangief's got some of the best frame traps in the game, to be honest with you. You're not really going to respect and expect him to do SPDs because it's just not in the cards, the risk reward, but he does get a high damage output from those SPDs. But he's expensive for the wrong reasons. Completely opposite to Moriza, another big body in the game, but when you slow down, there's the first hit.
Yeah, big whiff, not fully punished though. Joker Jokes was ready for it. He's getting pulled to the corner.
He was ready for that anyway, regardless of what it was going to be.
That's the anti-air that gives him a real fighting chance in this matchup.
SPD.
But it does cost Nita.
But the Zangief players that happily burn themselves out. He tried to do empty giant SPD again, see if he'd hold parry.
Oh, caught him backdashing. Good block, last minute, but Stan throws at the wrong time. And this is where you see the momentum turn around. From corner to corner we go. Beautifully spaced dive kick.
Goes for a reset. Interesting. I think he thought that Veggie's going to take.
Oh, he tried to catch him out the air, didn't.
Try to go for the sweep there. Not quite working out here.
Burnt out now as well. That's not been getting him any good mileage at all.
And of course, what Veggie has to be careful is if he tries to parry that situation, Joker will just go for the throw every time and get extra damage there. And a meter boost too.
Yeah, good comeback there from wow.
It's the unscripted sweep.
Oh, the one command grab gets backdash.
All right, blocks the Crouching Fierce. Now, Vegi's defense is interesting. He cycles through 4 options: backdash, parry, throw tech, and jump forward. He just cycles through the 4 of them. Let's see what he does now. Jumps over,
Jump forward.
there you go.
It's absolutely worth it with Zangief. Especially. Mark gets open up
He's gonna
again.
spend it.
Side switch. That jump not paying off. Gonna get burnt out if he's not careful. Vegi attacking that drive gauge, he gets it.
Fantastic choice there. Just put him in burnout. Gotta go for the drop kick. If that hit, he would have been done. That would have been curtains, mate.
Fully charged as well. But a good situation for Joker here. Just needs one opening. Oh, the check.
This is his drive rush.
Going to drive rush.
Yeah. And he likes to do that as well. He will whip the lights and utilize.
Here back. Oh, the jump.
That should be it.
Oh, no!
Everyone forgets! Everyone forgets the second hit does connect as well, but people think, oh yeah, because it connects once, surely it's not going to be active enough to hit me again. It catches everyone sleeping at the wheel at some point.
I think these are the inconsistencies that Vegi's talking about here.
I mean, sometimes these consistencies could be a happy accident, mate. I'll say that any day of the week.
More Joker's mistake than Vegi's capitalization. But one apiece here rounds-wise.
You see, he spends early. Now, the thing is, you can't combo into level 3 as far as I'm aware with Zangief, but it does.
Nice short. Oh, I think that beat the EX. Yes, it did. The EX was too low to the ground. Loses 2 bars and gets opened up.
Yeah, but at the time they're slowing things down, they're just repositioning themselves on screen. Joker will get his drive gauge back, so he can spend another 2 bars on a dive kick trying to stick something in. What a wing punish. He loves his stand light kick with punish. I think it's one of his better tools.
It's so nice to have it back, right? Shades of SF4. Definitely missed that in the last version of the game.
But Larry
got beaten again.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do. Yeah,
oh,
exactly what he wants to
damage.
do. You're not expecting the jump. This is going to be about 5,000, 50%.
Good lord. All right, not too bad. Still in there, but in the corner.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Finds himself out just to keep the pressure on. He gets away with another jump in. Resets the pressure. Oh, opening. He's going to C8. No, he's going to side switch.
He can burn him out.
And that's exactly what he's going to do.
He's in burnout, so the combo, he has to make it as long as possible. And it will be Delta Red Assault, the CA version. He's got the highest vitality in the game.
I think he'll survive.
Yeah, Judge, Jury, and
CA.
Executioner. Oh, boy. Okay. He's very lucky, because that was after a stun. I'm not sure if that was punishable.
No, look meaty.
Even though, but I'm saying, because he was not in burnout, afraid that it didn't change.
Nice pressure. Spends the 2 bars. Gets in.
Okay.
Tap. Caught him stuttering. And what a clutch turnaround from Joker Jokes. The side switch was absolutely crucial. Went straight into the DI. To the corner you go.
Remember, Zangief's one of those characters that suffers like DJ, right? Because he can only use level 2 to interrupt button into DI or something like DI that. Because his super is basically an aerial super, or anti-airs. Well, so-called anti-airs.
Man, nice set so far. Very clutch from Joker Jokes. With some great moments from Vegi as well.
This is what he likes, man. Gets the punish. Rush cancel, going to take him straight to the corner here as well, and get some Oki. He dive kick space and get him on the toes. Dirty his shoes, mate.
Whiff. Jumps out again, but punish can't manages to get the recovery.
He tried to throw take that time.
Joker Jokes looking great here. Level 1 to kill.
There you go. Gyro Drive Smash going to close it out. But you see what I mean? He cycled through options, and sometimes they all work, and then the other times, they never work. It's what I'm worried about when someone cycles through all the options.
You got to make some reads though, man, I guess.
Of course, 100%.
Blocking such a risky thing to do in this game, especially if you're not reacting to things that punish that in the corner.
I think if you can just identify as a player the order of which Vegi's going to make the choices and where he makes them on screen, I think you're on track to getting the victory, but you can always turn things around here.
Joker's been so good at switching the momentum when he's needed to. That crouch medium especially.
Gonna get the pressure. I think he's trying to run away again, and it didn't quite work out. Throw.
Reset.
He's trying to escape again, and that's going to be
nice. Joker Jokes takes it. What a phenomenal start here for Guild. They get themselves 20 points here up against 0-0 Nation, one of the favorites from this season, I must say, and one of the best performing teams from last season. That victory, absolutely humongous. Joker Jokes clutching it out and getting that win, Jammers.
Slowed it down. Obviously cranked up the gears when needed to. Accumulated the points because he did lose to Valmaster last week, but again, making amends and giving more points to Sky Guild on the boards here. But then, surprise, surprise, We're back in a very similar scenario to last week, Effort, aren't we?
Similar scenario to last year, but the other way around. I remember Takamura's team being 20 points down going into 0-0 Nation match and then having to play against Phenom. This time it's the other way around. They're 20 points up with his new team with Sky Guild.
I mean, we're just making assumptions.
It's got to be Phenom. Come on. 100% correct prediction rate. Come on, we got this.
All right, you stick with Phenom. I think they might pick Venom for the bonus game. If it goes down to that point, I just want to argue with this guy to argue. I argue in bad faith sometimes. But, hey, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to hand it back to Logan because he can just deliberate while we just argue over here. So, all yours, Logan.
It's time to speak to the anchorman himself. Game 3, it's going to be Takamura. You looked very, very good in the week 1 fixture. Obviously, we weren't able to get the win, but now you're in pole position. 20 points up. The pressure's on you, but it's first to 3. Do you prefer the longer sets?
Yes, I prefer the longer set, more time to adapt.
So you're sticking with the Ken. We've been very, very excited with your Ken play. Do you think that we're going to see a mirror match with you and Phenom today?
I hope so.
He hopes so. Let's find out if we're going to get that. 0-0 Nation. Let's get the question out of the way. Character and control type, please.
Classic Ken.
Classic Ken. Once again, we find ourselves in the same situation. You are 20 points down. It falls on you to bring it back. And you've got the mirror match, which I know you love playing mirror matches, especially a stable, patient character like Ken. What can we expect in this head-to-head?
I have no idea. This is... I don't know. It's first to 3. It's not that long. So I guess you can't really expect much. Just gotta try to win. Yeah.
That's right. I'm putting the pressure on you. If you can't, listen, you're not going to block Jinrai mix-ups if you can't take the microphone in your face. Let's get you set up and ready to go. It's going to be a classic Ken mirror match. Guilds, Takamura fighting for the win. There we go. Getting the little fist bump behind me. Sportsmanship. Guilds Takamura fighting for the win with the classic Ken. Once again, 0-0 Nations. Phenom is trying to bring his team back into it from a 20-point deficit. It's not over. We're going to find out what happens here in Game 3. F-Word and Jammers. There's no surprise that this is the anchor match. How do you think this one's going to go?
Yeah, no surprises at all, Logan. We actually saw this matchup for a decent amount of money in Saudi Arabia, Gamers 8, just a couple months ago. And it was actually Takamura who took it in the end, eliminating Phenom from the tournament. I think it was in loser's bracket. And I think he actually won some, it was like for the money. So he actually got himself in the money pool there. So an opportunity to exact revenge here for Phenom, as well as keep his team in this match. You don't want to go 0-40 at any point in the season. It's a massive, massive blow to you. And also a massive boost so that you're trying to finish above these guys, right? Everyone in the table. Handing someone 40 points with no reply is a massive, massive boost to your opposition. So it's a massive game for Phenom. He needs to somehow kind of slow this down. But judging from what we saw last week with Takamura, this should be an extremely fun and extremely high-level Ken mirror match we're about to see, Jammers.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this because I think I've only seen one replay of these two playing, but I think they were trying out different characters at the time. So watching the Ken mirror, because I'm going to be honest with you, at the start of SF6 Lifespan, I thought Phenom would have stuck with Luke entirely, but no, he's gone with Ken. He dabbles with Cammy as well. But here they are playing the mirror. I don't know if things go south, but he'll swap. I think he'll stick with the Ken the whole way through.
Both of them.
Now, they know when to be explosive, the both of them, sorry, but you've got one guy that is more fundamentally sound and more efficient with Phenom, and then the guy with a bunch of white rabbits in the hat with the magic tricks in Takamura. So maybe he knows something. Maybe he studied the mirror and has something very specific to the mirror match himself. Maybe not. Again, at the end of the day, they need to get the dub.
Look, I think in the latter stages of Street Fighter 5, we saw Phenom kind of, inching away from Takamura in terms of player quality, and for many reasons, in and outside of the game. But in this game, in this early tenure, I think Takamura is very, very capable, as we saw already, of taking this one. But we'll see if Phenom can get his team back into this as we kick it off. Anchor match, 3 out of 5, 20 points on the line.
Well, he doesn't want to put himself in a tight spot. Nice parry there, replenishes one drive stock there. On the bar, gets a repunish.
To the corner you go.
Yeah, that's your punishment, mate. Ken will let you know about your mistakes by putting you in the corner. You can play from here. The throw.
Wake up dab from Phenom.
Nice drive reversal, burn himself out.
Burnout though.
Let's see if he keeps him here, but the pushback on that is crazy. Now they did
The
change
crap medium
something.
almost always reaches though.
Yeah, they did change something about Ken's tools when the opponent's in burnout. You get to recover quicker now, because I think the sequences are a bit too good. I can't remember specifically what it was, but...
Oh, he's still got a bit of situation there. Oh, for him.
Okay.
Great awareness.
Yeah, he had to do that. Especially wanted to keep him close as well. The level 1 would have set full screen.
Big opening.
He put himself out again. How did you do that?
I didn't even know he spent that much meter yet. I burnt myself out.
Oh, I'll take it, mate. Do it on your own volition. By your own admission.
Shout out my guys. I'm sure he's taking out the packs on that one. Some players just insist that they get the burnout on themselves when you get a chance to.
You set up the predictability factor from your opponents, but he gets his drive gauge back for probably the 3rd time now.
Listen, he handled it well. Didn't really suffer too much in that burnout state, and he's got his drive gauge back. 10 seconds on the clock. This is the kind of set we're going to see, guys. I don't know who's leading. Looks like Phenom's leading here. 5 seconds.
He just got the lead. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's not doing anything.
Nakamura's got a second. He needs to do something. Why? He didn't do anything. He had a mind fart there.
He might have tried to do drive rush.
He did try and drive rush. Yeah. Even when he tried to drive rush, he left it quite late.
You don't want to be again. You don't want to be too obvious with some of these tactics you've got to employ in these games.
Don't give away rounds either, Jammers.
True.
Great patience from Phenom though. Left it to Takamura to decide what to do. Base out that stand throw.
Sure you can. There's his throw. Is he going to do the same thing that he did to Walker? No, he's not. Just going to play it safe. Test the waters there. Drive rush cancel.
Oh, nice. I love that back. That's into the forward play. Gets the momentum restarted. Oh, beautiful sequence there from Phenom. Making all the right reads. And after a very close round 1 in this first battle, the second round dominant for Phenom. They go 1 up. Are we going to see a repeat of last week here, Jammers? Is this going to be the season to come? Surely not.
It will be. Look, this is the big role that Phenom's been taking, but it's not one that he's unfamiliar with. He was doing this last season. If he's got to do it again, so be it. He needs to keep his team in the dogfight, especially with what's on the line and the positions on the leaderboard for the playoffs on the line as well. So every point doesn't matter. And if you can keep them there in each and every match, I'll take that.
We did last season. That's what we did last season.
He caught Takamura flinching at the wheel there with some throw techs in the corner. So if that's an indication as to how scared he is of his own character. Now brilliant Ken is as a character. Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
Delay in that crouch medium. Oh, not sure that was a safe jump, but works out. Just a bit high up.
Nice drive reversal. I like that he's using it in an offensive way. Yeah, he burned himself out again, but he kind of lost the advantage here when he done it last round, but hopefully he maintains it. He might have to just keep throw looping him. Yeah, he might have to keep doing this.
Yeah, side switch.
Big choice there from Phenom, and it works out.
It's a good choice. Look at a number of rewards here for doing it. That's him in the corner. Is he going to go for it?
He's still got level 1 here, so the stun is still a factor.
Time. There it is! Ah, just in time.
He's not dead though. As soon as he's done, that's going to recover. Throw.
Beautiful frame kill to the meaty throw.
Fire with fire!
Hold the trade.
Got to be careful about overcommitting to anything from the run cancels there.
Slowing it down. Beautiful slow down, and the surprise OD fireball from Phenom. He's been so clutch so far in this set, Jammers.
He got caught walking forward. I'm not sure if he tried to EX throw Yukin there, but it was just too late because of how rapid that EX fireball was. But
I understand, bro. It's just that test of your patience as he walks back, gives up ground, and you feel the need to overextend or try something to get your game started. He's battering his drive gauge right now.
Yeah, he splurged about a meter to not get the situation you wanted. So that's going to be level 2. That's going to put you close to burnout here. And a nice 30% run behind it.
Oh, that works.
Oh my God. Nice.
My goodness, this is turned around big time. Takamura.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Nice.
As Phenom sprints into a 2-0 lead here and once again looks set to put 0-0 Nation back in a tie-break situation. I said it last season, and I'll say it again this season. Even with the improvement in the cast, with them adding the talent of Lord Venom to the squad, you cannot beat 0-0 Nation without beating Phenom. And as long as that is the case, they will always be a difficult opponent for everyone here.
Listen, I don't want to apply the old war saying where it's just same stuff, different day. Because that's exactly what's happening here. Do you know what? I've got to give credit to Takamura for at least trying that scenario there. Just a misjudgment on the spacing. I'm not sure if either of them knew that was going to miss.
I think he was hoping for a crouch medium kick.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, speaking of crouch medium kicks.
Start exactly where he left off here. Takamura just cannot get going. Waits over the crouch medium. It seems to be getting worse as it goes on.
Is this sure you can hear? And he's going to set up the strike throw game.
Oh my goodness, he's fading a stand for every time.
And there you go, here's a throw. Not going to close it out quite yet. That's throw to there. Takamura had to chase him down. Oh, gets a knockdown here. Throw. He can take another grab here if he wants to.
Saves his meter. Goes instead. Yeah, went for a crouch medium.
I think he's got the health. He's got a colossal lead here, but it has been reducing. So
he has to guess wrong a lot here. Oh my goodness, he's giving him. He's not going
to do it. He's not going to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he took that. He smiled. Phenom smiled. Listen, that is way better than getting your reversal blocked and losing 50% in one combo.
Yes, agreed.
You can only laugh and discuss in that scenario anyway.
Beautiful delay. Takamura's changing this around here.
Speak of the devil.
All right, enough. He's like, get off me now. Calm down. Oh my goodness.
Well, he's not going down without a fight. Spends his level 3 early. And as this sequence is done, wherever Phenom blocks, he's going to get his level 3 in return. Speak of the devil.
Whiff. Should not be whiffing your opponents in the corner. Overextended there. Side switch. It's my turn to throw loot you.
Mate, this is laughable.
Can Takamura? No, he can't.
Spend it.
Got the CA.
He's got to spend it. And he doesn't.
Just wants the corner.
Interesting choice.
It's gone crazy. That's cute.
Maybe he went for a frame trap. It wasn't the right choice. Takamura changes it up dramatically and gets himself on the board here, Jammers.
I don't know. Like, again, we're not in the driver's seat, so some of these level 3s where we think it's the most logical thing and the right thing to do, the guys are not doing it. And then you're giving the guy a sign of life here to do what he wants. Even if he gets his wrong, you've given him another scenario. Like, oh, you have a level 3? All right, I'm coming back.
It was CA as well, you know?
Yeah, CA.
You get Soki off CA, right?
I think, you know, the whole combo would have sideswiped him anyway, because he would have done the run into Dragon Lash in level 3. So... Wow, okay, off to another explosive start here. It's 2-1. So it goes down to a final game.
Nice jab check there on the wake up. Wake up jab from Takamura.
Hey, man.
That's short this time from Phenom.
Mix it up.
Look at that drive cage, though.
Fantastic block.
That's bet. Side switches with the walk under.
Good situational awareness on that.
Love that.
It's probably slightly closer to the right side than the left side.
Earns himself out to keep the pressure going. Level 1.
That should be it.
Enough.
Yeah.
Phenom back where he left off. Able to halt this Takamura momentum and moves himself into tie break point.
I think the thing for me in this mirror match here is who's been able to just like take their opponent quicker to the corner as possible, but because they've both been doing the exact same thing in the corner, so...
Oh, big drop.
Oh, he pressed the jab. I thought he cancelled it, yeah. He cancelled it.
It's actually good when you press jab because then you got more time to cancel, but just didn't. There's that reversal again.
I love those drive reversals. Parry, drive reversal back there. Phenom needs the breathing room here. He is suffocating him in that corner.
Out. Beautiful little check there, and he's managed to save his meter. That was a massive moment.
No whiff punish.
No whiff punish. A big whiff. Oh, ho, ho. Wow. Takamura with the jab check and the visual awareness to bust out that OD Dragon Punch.
Is he going to do it here? I don't know, but Phenom's still at game point here.
This is a great start for Phenom. This is a great start for Phenom. Has the corner.
He's always had the successful starts in this set.
And he's done very well when he's got him here again. That stand throw is costing Takamura dearly. Jumps out. Tries to put him in the corner. The walk back though. Gonna see activation? Yes, we are. He chooses to spend it.
All right, here comes the cinematic here. All right, what is the choice going to be after this? Trapped in the corner, got his own level 3.
It's not just the meter spend, it's the meter gain that makes it so worth it. And he has him cornered. Overhead. Good parry.
Drive reversal. He's going to spend another one if he needs to.
Can't kill here. He doesn't have meter.
Actually, we could be. Not going to be a lot of scaling here.
Let's go.
Right.
This is ridiculous. What is going on? Is this like every week we can see this?
I think Gilda down for it as well.
Well, 0-0 Nation aren't down for it. They're like, what the bloody hell, mate?
And he gets the last minute DI, and he's going to take him straight to the corner here with the run Tatsu. Back dash. He's identified
optimal punish and side switch.
Wow,
The crowd's heavy on the throat. Good lord, that was disgusting.
Takamura on fire here, no pun intended.
No side switches. I mean, he's choice to the corner anyway. He got it! Oh my goodness, this is getting wild. We were expecting this clean, patient footsies matchup. These guys are going crazy.
No,
oh, he wasn't in the corner.
They're both burnt out simultaneously.
Oh my goodness, Nakamura! No, it wasn't enough. Face out of the first.
This is crazy. This is crazy. He's got it in his head, mate. It is in his head.
He's got fit on playing his game.
Yeah, literally. I don't know how he's done it, but he's made it work.
Beautiful.
He's galvanized Phenom into playing in a style that he's uncomfortable with, but he can still take it down to the final round here. Drive gauge being slowly chipped away out here.
Another great start to a round, but it doesn't matter here as Takamura burns himself out there for the corner carry.
He's burned himself out numerous times, and somehow he's still taking it down to the wire.
That's so well in burnout.
Yeah, some people do, man. Oh, he got it.
Curse, though. Just we said that. He's definitely going to get stunned now because we said that.
Oh, maybe not.
Buttons.
Maybe not. Plays patient. He's about to get his gauge back. Be very careful. Yeah, timing of the Dragon Lash Flame to replenish the drive gauge and making sure it's open again.
This is 40-0.
No.
Oh, Finn already.
Too soon. And he's not going to spend anything for this round. And we are going to a final round. Final round from that Dragon Lash.
Super important drive impact reaction there from Phenom. That was 40-0. Heading his way. Oh my goodness, stop it, Takamura, please stop.
Like this time he stays standing, gets a throw. Can he sneak in another one? Yes, now he's got to decide. Yes, he had to decide.
Delay this time. Tries to put him back in the corner. Phenom's ready to tech. Catches him standing. He's gonna spend, I agree.
He needs the drive gauge here, and he needs to put Takamura in a situation where whatever you do, you're gonna put yourself in burnout, mate. I'll play off your cards.
Love that, Jammers. And he's gonna get, oh my goodness, the sweep! Oh,
he got it again! That's gonna be it!
Only 3 hits! Oh my goodness! He was expecting the back throw in the corner!
Hold on a minute.
It's over! Takamura! Put kill on the map with a 40-0 victory over 0-0 Nation. They're absolute elation here. Who could have saw that outcome?
Absolute elation for Sky Guild. Absolute despair, unfortunate there for 0-0 Nation. We didn't have it in the cards. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't have it in the cards. I thought every team or both teams were going to get points from this.
Same. I didn't see anyone getting 40-0 here.
Something that we are going to learn throughout the weeks to come, and we should have learned it from last season, to be honest with you. There are going to be 40ers across the board, whether we like it or not. We just can't tell you who's going to get the 40 and who's going to get the 0.
I'll tell you what, we didn't expect the 40-0s, but we did say before this season started in episode 1, in week 1, that this is a season that you cannot predict. All the teams have just about enough strength to be relevant, to be formidable, and if they perform on the day, things like this can happen. They're away from home, available to be counterpicks, and they're still able to get a 40-0 victory over one of the favourites this season, with the icing on the top of the cake there, beating Phenom at the end. I mean, they couldn't be happier. And what about Takamura's form this season?
See, and he got it much earlier than he did. I like that Vega Patch and Takamura are finding what they need to. I know Vega Patch had a weird scenario against Mr. Crimson, but it was still like a slither pixel away from getting it. So the fact that Sky Guild are hitting the ground running and staying in this to keep you guys entertained, I cannot wait to see what they do. And of course, they've already exposed themselves. So now they got to play on the other side of the season. Okay, that will just handpick our guys against
exactly, yeah. They won the away set. So, you know, man, very impressive, very surprising. Not that they won. I know they're very capable of winning, but the 40-0, what a result. I mean,
stamp your mark.
Couldn't have gone better for them. And they're now challenging and they're top of the table with the rest of them. What an exciting result for those guys. But you've got to feel for 0-0 Nation, who had the 2-0 lead. Some of their own medicine given back to them there with Phenom looking to tie break it, but Takamura just turned it into a dogfight. It's like one of them boxing matches where you got the guy with the precise jab and the beautiful head movement slowly picking away his opponent, and the other guy's just like, you know what, this isn't working. I just need to haymaker this guy.
Listen.
And that's what it worked.
Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. However, listen, they're an exuberant bunch. I can hear their energy over there. So let's hand it back over to Logan Summer and let him share the vibes, the positive vibes. Go for it, Logan.
Thanks, lads. I am here in the winner's circle with an ecstatic Guild team who managed to close out an enormous 40-0 victory. Takamura, we know what you're capable of. We didn't really get to see it last season, but you seem to have hit the ground running. You're looking incredibly impressive. so far. How happy are you with that win?
I'm very happy.
Inside, he's happy inside.
I'm happy because last year we didn't show up what we can do. You know, Vegapatch is actually very strong, but he cannot show up. But now with the new roster, with Suleiman and Joker Jokes, we prepared before the tournament. We make a good preparation, and I'm happy that we are able to show you guys all this.
Joker, man, the vibe of this squad looks incredible, but obviously the work has been put in as well. What was the study? What was the strategy going into this matchup against 0-0 Nation?
The strategy, you know what? They actually threw us off when they picked Veggie. We thought it would have gone a little bit different. So, you know, to have this outcome being away is an amazing thing. Super proud of the team, you know, even like with Vegapatch not playing, still super proud of him. Like his performance last week, amazing. So when it comes to strategy, literally, you know, we've got our books and we're sharing it. We're sharing it, man, of all the tips and all the sort of nuances. And yeah, we're giving our all.
Sule, great start for you, man. Opening up with a big win with the Kimberly as well. You've got to be super happy with that. You know, going into this, your first match, was the pressure on? Like, did you feel that? You had the teammates, the responsibility behind you as well?
There's a bit of pressure, but I think this particular team, we have a lot of good camaraderie. We all get along really well, and we all we all have a laugh about it as well. So we make sure to have fun. Like you didn't hear it, but in the game, I was saying, guys, let's just keep chatting like it's normal. And then like the whole time we were playing, we were just like laughing about it on the cam.
Absolutely. Takamura mentioned it as well, but Vegapatch, man, the difference this season, you know, the team spirit that you guys have here with Guild compared to what you had last year with Wild Blast, it's definitely, you know, night and day. How important is it to have that team unity?
Well, new game, new life. We train a lot. We share tips, like Joker said. I think we complement each other really well. We cover like every matchup, everything, and we've like planned all the teams. So I think we are good in a really good position. We've won 40-0, man. That's a lot.
You can't be in a better position than 40-0. Absolutely not. A fantastic result here for Guild. But we still have one more match to go. And it's already better than week one, which I didn't think would happen. It was the greatest start we could have hoped for in Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023. Week two's been even better. And guess what? We've still got the marquee match 3 to come. It's an all-French affair. BK Rog against BMS. We've had players switching sides from last season. We've got brand new faces as well. It's going to be an incredible match. We'll see you after this short break. It's week 3, Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023.
This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
ないのか。Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Peggy 12.
Voices on the menu.
Welcome back to Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023. Two incredible matches already finished, and it's going to be a barnstormer for our main event. But that's coming up in a short moment. Right about now, it's time to decipher some of the jargon, some of the lingo, some of the more advanced terms that are being used all across this broadcast by our highly professional pair of broadcast talents. That's F-Word and Jammers. What have you got for us this time, guys?
Thank you very much. You know what? The terminology we use is everyday vernacular. So we just want people to just be involved, included when you hear us talking this technical jargon.
Absolutely.
And this one, well, this one is what you picked out. And I'm very curious to see how you'd explain it.
I'll tell you what, I'm regretting picking it already because I'm trying to explain it in my head. But, it's a good one. It's one that everyone needs to know, Jammers. We've gone for buffer, right? So buffering is super important because it allows you to option select what's going to happen with your opponent depending on the position of their opponent, right? So if you're doing a crouch medium as you're seeing there on the screen, but there's no opponent in front of you, the cancellation window of that crouch medium is only going to come out if the opponent is actually in block range distance. So you're buffering the motion for a Tatsu or a Fireball, which is quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, and you're doing the crouch medium kick. If the crouch medium kick touches nothing, you can commit to quarter circle forward kick and nothing will come out because cancellations only come out on block, right, or hit. So if you're in a space where you're away from your opponent, a lot of players in this game will be doing Kami, Ken, Ryu, stand short, buffer, drive rush. Very deadly, very scary tactic because obviously off that drive rush, if it hits, they get the drive rush, they get the combo, they get the sequence, they get the carry. If it doesn't hit, stand short comes out, nothing else. So super powerful tool, not one that requires reaction. You can commit to the buffer and it allows you to control the space that your opponent's occupying.
It's a very risk-averse tactic there. So please, if you didn't know what it was and you were already doing it subconsciously, well, now we've told you. Hopefully you get this down. But yes, that is going to be buffering. I'll give him a 9 out of 10 for that explanation there. But yes, we've got to hand it back over to the host so he can actually introduce the teams for these final. Be quiet. So I'll hand it back over to Logan. Over to you.
Thank you, Jabbers. I won't be forgetting that one, bud.
Buffering, of course, is also what Femi's brain does when he has to perform on stage at EVO, I think. Let's get into match number 3, and it's an incredible head-to-head. It's an all-French affair. Our first team could not have started any better than they did last week. A 40-0 sweep against Wolves. Let's see if they can keep that momentum rolling. Please welcome into the arena, BK Rog. Team BK Rog, what a fantastic start you had last week. You can't hope for any better than that. How proud of you are? How proud are you of the squad that you've assembled? They delivered, didn't they?
I'm very proud of them. I know that they are very hungry for the win. It's the first time for Street Fighter League for each one of them, and they are really enjoying it. It's still a lot of pressure because it's a team tournament and the level is very high, but I trust them.
Absolutely. We'll see how they perform under the pressure, though, as you will be going up against Team BMS. Looking very confident. Now, of course, we had this matchup locked in as our marquee match today. How important it is for you guys to stop the momentum here of BK Rog? You don't want them putting up a big score this week, right?
Yes, of course, they won 40-0 last week. So we really need to calm them because, yes, they are very, very good right now. So we are very confident and we will do our best.
I can't wait to see it. If you guys want to take your seats in the home stand, we'll find out exactly how this final match is going to play out. Of course, You know already, the away team has to put forward their lineup of players, characters, and control type. The home team will be able to counter those selections as we play through the games. So without any further ado, let's hand it over to F-Word and to Jammers as we find out BK Rog's lineup.
That's right, Logan. We're going to find out the lineup. And at this stage of the event, it's only a week in, right? Second week. But this is arguably Clash of the Titans right now for going by form. And the order they're going to go for here is going to be Nassim Claw going first, available to be counterpicked with that Honda in classic mode. Then Kusanagi, the young protege, going with his extremely impressive Luke, classic controls again. And Kane. Wow, Kane, the new kid on the block in Street Fighter, really, with his phenomenal performance, of course, at Brussels and in general, last week he was outstanding as well, is going to be anchoring. We're seeing some new debutants anchoring here, Jammers. But before we get into that, how are their opposition going to respond to this?
Well, I went ahead without you. I made the predictions myself.
No, we both made the predictions. What are you talking about, bro?
You didn't do anything.
Okay, if you get it right, then we made the predictions together. But if we get it wrong, yeah, sure, you went ahead without me, bro.
I mean, that's how you want to think about it. We can
Sounds
go
good
with that.
to me,
but yes,
bro.
Luffy's sitting out again because I think statistically on paper, BMS is just a bad matchup for him, players and character-wise across the board here. Now, Nassim and Crimson are training partners. They actually play rigorously together. That's why I think that would be a very good first match, yeah. Kusanagi going up for the second match, defending his spot. I like that too. Him going up against Kills You would be a good shot. Valmaster, but I've gone with Kills You. And of course, statistically, on paper, I've heard that Gala is a bad matchup for Ken. But Kane did beat a Kane in the grand final.
Pretty badly at Brussels Challenge. But that was a while ago. He might have worked on it since then. Honestly, I'm not disagreeing with all your picks, apart from I think Crimson maybe applied somewhere else. Maybe. I could be right. I could be wrong. Could be for Kane in the anchor. Obviously, he played anchor before. But it's not our place to say. It's their place to say. And over to the main stage with Logan to find out how the home and away teams will be faring.
Thanks very much, F-Word. That's right, I'm here with Nassim Claw. Had a winning start. Great confidence for you. Who are you expecting to face on the other side today?
I honestly expect to face my brother Akainu.
Okay.
Yes, I like face him in tournament. I never won against him since Street Fighter 5. Wow. So I want to improve.
All right, it would be a great time to do it. Of course, this is probably the team in Street Fighter League that you know the most about, having played and trained with these guys for so long. How's your preparation been for this match?
A lot of practice. I have no miracle solution, so just practice.
All right, hopefully it's going to be a well-practiced performance. Let's find out, if you want to take a step over there, who is going to be the player. And the prediction from Nassim Claw was correct. It is going to be Akainu. Can you confirm which character and control type you're going to be using?
I'm gonna use a Guile and I use a PS4 controller.
Classic or modern?
Classic.
Classic, of course. Nassim says that you've played many times. He's yet to beat you. Is that going to continue today?
I hope. I'll try my best.
Okay, I can't wait to see this one. As our first game is ready, if you guys want to take your seats and get set up, we'll see a little bit more about this. A matchup that Nassim says he has yet to win all the way back since Street Fighter 5. That's a lot of years of competitive head-to-heads. Is it going to change today? F1 and Jammers, what do you think?
I'll hold my hands up high. That stat that Nassim so kindly gave to us, I actually didn't know that. So
my brain is buffering, Logan, as you so eloquently said. That's news to me. I mean, these guys have been slugging it out in Street Fighter 5. To think that he didn't beat him in Street Fighter 5 in competitive play ever, that's crazy. And he's gone ahead and picked Guile again. This time he's switching to Honda. I mean, I had no idea. And Nassim Claw is a very solid player, so that's impressive from Akainu.
He is. So the fact that he's revealed that, and they both knew that as well. So the fact that he's basically not involuntarily called him out, but he said, "Look, that's your best pick." The fact that the guy that I keep losing to is my demon, and he can get you 10 points here off of historical situations here. It could turn around.
But it's continued in 5, right? It's in six, sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's a tricky one. What's going in his favor? He's in tremendous form, winning last week. He's up against Akainu, who's yet to feature at Street Fighter League this season. We'll see what he can do, man. It's one of those matchups that we would say Guile has a pretty decent edge in, but I've seen Hondas make it tricky. I've seen them they can catch him off guard and be unpredictable enough. I've seen them make it tricky.
Just because of how the drive system works in general, how robust it is, you're systematically still in any matchup. Obviously, there's some you can make the winning matchup. They have to work for it. And I've actually said this. I think you were there when I said this in one of the ICFCs at some point. You can tell what a good and a bad matchup is for a character depending on how they spend their drive gauge.
Yes.
Are they spending it out of choice or are they spending it out of necessity? If they're doing the latter, it's not as good. You're making a comeback where it's not as good as you want it to be. And sometimes when you're spending it out of necessity, it's kind of equalize the situation. When you spend it out of choice, it's like, oh, I can do this because I want the extra damage and to deplete your drive gauge. So we're actually going to see that a fair bit here. How much drive gauge is Nassim willing to exhaust just to put Akainu on the ropes? It's a tall order. It's not impossible. I know the French are very flamboyant with their fighting games, but I didn't know they'd be that. I didn't think they'd be that gung ho about getting into it. I know it's Street Fighter League, but
good lord,
you know,
Slugfest City. Okay, no.
I don't think your captains would be happy about that. I'd get a smack on the back of the head if I did something like that.
I mean, we've already heard from American haters the EU playstyle's random. That wouldn't have done our argument any favors.
What all? You know what? They play with no risk. All right, starts up here.
Let's check.
Okay, with the light headbutt there. I need to actually check the
good angle on jumping.
Yeah, just the anti-air frames that the headbutts actually provide, which one's the best one for it. I think it's still the heavy one, but
getting the perfect parry, but not taking advantage of the forward movement. Dash.
Just again, perfect parry, still mistiming it there, but he has to make a choice with the Exuma headbutt or a jump soon, unless Akainu wants to go forward, which he did.
Nice punish.
For Shimmy, didn't quite work out there. Let's trade. This is what I mean about the
decent positional trade.
That's what I mean by the drive gauge situation, right? Look, he's had to spend it out of necessity to get what he wants, but he's gonna crouch fierce. He's about to get the drive gauge advantage here, while Akainu slowly replenishes his gauge regardless, because nothing's really happening outside of him just hurling out Sonic Booms. Oh, almost got the perfect parry time in there. Left that quite late there, Akainu.
He's gone for throw after both butt splashes now. That's a bit out of flash kick to that early throw.
Just waiting there. I think he's waiting for a cancel from one of the mediums.
Always links.
I know how much you love that conversion. Good block.
No. Not the right call. Went in, baited him out. Good start from Akainu.
Damn, he splurged bar. That could have been vital for the next interaction, but he's going to do the tempo slaps and take him straight to the corner there with the sumo headbutt and charge up with the sumo spirit. Just again, just wait for that opportune moment here. I don't know when he's going to spin the bar to get a really big hit, but the thing is, he's got a little bit more health than above average, but...
Oh, he's going to go for level 3?
Yep.
Yes, he is. I don't know if I'd be going for some of these sequences with Nassim. I almost feel it's better to keep the pressure on. Stay in front of Gal. He seems to be going back to full screen when he gets a hit.
But he needs to get a pressure sequence in the first place before he decides which one's
Well, he had one at the start of the round, and he decided to go full screen and skill up.
Yeah, nothing's really changing about this scenario. Gets a throw. Oh, he could have blocked that actually. He committed to the second button, so... Yeah, just going to wait it out here. Good block on the bazooka knee.
Oh, nice.
Not quite.
Not your turn.
Attends, Nassim, tu sais quand tu paries les booms, tu sais que tu veux que ta barre remonte, les maintiens appuyés, tu sais pour que tu sais, tu tentes plusieurs booms en même temps. Ta barre est remonte direct, ta barre de drive. Parce que là, tu sais, tu drive, tu paries, t'avances, tu paries, t'avances, tu paries. Mais en fait, si tu paries, tu maintiens, t'envoies un deuxième boom, mais en fait, tu reprends tout ça. Ça, c'est important hein, dans ta gestion de la barre.
Parce que si tu mets la chope après, tu t'en fous. Tout à l'heure, t'as vu, il t'a mis la chope, t'aurais pu level 1. Ouais. Il a fait chope,
il fait drive rush chope.
Ouais, il a pris le pseudo buff.
Level 1 dans drive rush chope.
Mais après, vas-y, en vrai, concentre-toi sur comme t'es là, tu t'es bien.
I want to start holding the parry. Yes, you're going to be losing a bit of gauge, but then that's going to kind of goad Guile into coming to you to try and get that punish counter throw or get some sort of conversion. If he's not going to change up his rhythm into terms of defending against Sonic Booms, this is going to be the most comfortable victory I've seen in this week's set of matches thus far in SFL. Nice jump.
Big jump.
Sometimes you just got to go forward, you know?
Yeah, go. Okay, that's better. Goes in there for the pressure this time. Still gets pushed back to full screen.
Yeah.
But only because Akainu made the right call on wake up.
Yeah,
the corner.
Cancel.
Yeah, he's changed it up. This is actually looking more like a Honda round. Can he make it count though?
Okay, I think he tried to catch him pressing the button or doing
Burns him
that.
out. Maybe he was trying to put him out, which actually worked.
True.
Nice flash kick reaction there from Akainu.
This is fine. As he does the Sonic Boom game, he still gets that right gauge back.
Oh, again.
Love you all correct.
Worth doing. I mean, he's got a flash kick every single one of them to be correct. Got the perfect parry into the OS jump. Still anti-ed.
Wow.
I think it's just OS dash.
Even if you're at a life deficit, if you've got an abundance of drive gauge, you can still make the magic happen.
Nice, caught him in the air. That's massive. Just pixel away from winning this now.
Nice. Use the stop sign to go over the Sonic Booms.
Oh my days, all the answers. Akainu, you brick wall, please.
The armor break, not looking too good here for... Wall splash. Deer in headlights, mate. Deer in headlights.
That was so risky, but it paid off.
He couldn't DI back because of his health. I don't think he's going to commit to another flash kick there because of the scenario. So
it's just the jump I was watching out for. Good spatial awareness though. There's the headbutt, looking good here. Nassim Claw turning this around.
Nice, trying to get the command grab there, but Akainu ready with the flash kick.
Nice check. Gets the low. Is he going to super?
Yeah, he's got level 2, surely. Yeah, ultimate killer ram. I don't think that's going to take the round, but
no, not even
in a
close.
nice dangerous spot. Ah, okay.
Oh, puts him out of the corner again. He did that last round. Oh, what a punish from Akainu, and he's got a corner here.
Can still win this, F-word.
Bad situation from Nassim Claw. Why did he put himself in the corner here?
Uh-oh.
The meter has to hold all this heat. Needs to walk guard backwards somehow. He's doing exactly that.
Yeah, I like that he's mixing it up. He's jumping, and neutral jumping to avoid Sonic Boom to allow. Fantastic.
Voilà, gros. Duck in headlights
Super,
again, just like
super.
you said, sorry, there in headlights.
En fait, tu sais ce que t'as fait? Des sauts verticales. Le fait que tu mets tout le temps en garde les jeux de Sonic Boom, il est bien lui, ça permet de poser son jeu de Sonic Boom. Faut pas que tu laisses poser ce jeu-là. Le fait de sauter verticalement, ça le perd dans son jeu de projectile.
Deux choses importantes. Un, tu vois là, le début de game, vu que tu as beaucoup de drive, tu peux te permettre de bien faire le pari vers la fin. Parce que du coup, si tu arrives à faire la fin, tu peux faire le pari si tu arrives. Si tu arrives pas, c'est pas grave. Si tu paries pas, ok, le début là, je parle. Si t'as pas beaucoup de drive, c'est pas grave, vaut mieux parier. Mais là, en gros, dès le début, fais bien le pari late, comme ça, ça perfect pari. Tu vois ce que je veux dire ou pas? Tu fais bien late et même si tu le rates, c'est pas grave. Tu vois ce que je veux dire? Au début, je parle. Deuxième chose, tape moins parce que là, à mon avis, t'as trop tapé. Peut-être qu'il va taper maintenant. Tu vois ce que je veux dire?
That was a nice part of the game that he started employing as well. But when he got in, he stayed in, which I think was the biggest difference. He had 2 big openings in the first game and just kind of did headbutt and went back to full screen, which I just don't think is the way you need to play this matchup with Honda. I'm not sure why he was doing that. All of a sudden, he's made a couple correct reads after getting in, and the sequence has left him with a life lead that Akainu struggled to recover from. Now we're at 1 apiece.
Sometimes I think your overall strategy, your base strategy is actually not entirely wrong. It's just the decision you make. Okay, do we start from square one again and go back to doing it because it is a consistent basic game plan, or do we switch it up? So he's doing fine. Again, he just had to believe in the reads that he made and like, okay, I earned this offensive pressure, let me maintain it, you know? Let's check again, that is -4. There you go, just blocking all the normals here. And I always find it interesting what guys do after crouching medium kick and Sobak kick on block. Do they back away, they try and steal a turn?
Jeez.
There's a whip punish on the crouching medium kick. Speaking of the devil, I don't think that was the intention, but it worked out regardless.
Oh, wow, the trade works out in his favor. Of course, that was a drive rush crouch medium. Lots of hits done.
With the head there to the conversion for the flash kick.
Oh, we had the hit. He gets the throw bait. Akainu switching it up here, going into offense mode. Catching Nassim Claw out, gets himself into game point here. 2 back, that's a start.
Well, yeah, let's see how he's going to try and navigate this Sonic Boom obstacle course this time round, or he's just going to engage with the normal, see if he can get a whip punish here. He's just going to walk forward.
Yeah, a lot more drive rushes this round from Akainu. Burns himself out here just to keep the pressure on. Gets the hit.
It's a nice conducive spot for him, so I'll take it. Back throw.
Put himself in the corner there with that though. Should have been a forward throw. Ah, and he looked for it too early. Ready to punish.
Oh, he had level 3, but I don't think he was going to input it anyway, regardless.
Run out now. Oh, that's going to hurt. Just gets the sweep.
Yeah, that's going to be a
horrible situation here.
Oh, he's done. That's done. There. Oh!
Surely.
To go for the Sonic Boom, but Carl recovered in time, and Akainu puts his first set of points on the board for Team BMS, taking it over Nassim Claw in that game 1.
100% record continues, Jammers, but man, it wasn't easy. It was looking very tense at one point. Good adjustment from Nassim Claw, but the adjustment to the adjustment, the adaptamantation, as we like to say in the UK, from Akainu was just that bit good enough to get himself that victory. And of course, take a lot of pressure off his team in that first game of this final match of the day. They get 10 points registered on the board and continue the form we saw last week. I mean, this is the clash of the Titan. These two teams absolutely on fire after week one. One of them has to lose today, though, Jammers. So.
Look, regardless of when the French teams are involved in Street Fighter League, regardless of what roster they pick between the two French teams are always included, they're always never going to fail to deliver, and they're always going to be strong contenders for the title there. But yes, I like that match.
Do you still like your pick for the second one? Are you going to go still Mr. Crimson here coming up? Now that Akainu's been used, who you thought was going to be on the anchor match?
Because Kusanagi's playing. So I do think I put down Killzoo. I think it's going to be a mixture between Killzoo and Valmas, to be honest. But I'll stick with my guns and go with Killzoo. But hey, you know what? I think maybe we see a character swap from Killzoo. I don't know. I'll theorize. Let me theorize in my corner. But let me hand it back to Logan Sama so you can find out who's going to be playing this next match against Kusanagi.
Thanks, Jammers. I'm joined here by Kusanagi. How have you been enjoying your experience so far in Street Fighter League?
I'm really happy to be there. I enjoy a lot. It's a big opportunity, so I'm really happy to be here.
And you're showing, your best gameplay. The reason, obviously, why Luffy selected you for the squad is your strength and potential as a player. Do you think you're going to continue with another 10 points?
I will give everything to take this 10 points.
This boy is very good on the microphone, very professional. Let's find out who BMS are going to be sending up to face him. It's the young boys. The battle of the young killers. Killzoo steps up. Which character and control type will you be using?
I will use Jury in a Classic.
Jury in Classic going up against the Luke. How much experience have you got playing against Kusanagi?
I played him maybe 2 or 3 times, so I always win, so I'm very confident, but I will do my best.
Okay. Let's find out if the track record continues here, as it's Kusanagi for BK Rog using Luke on Classic, going up against Killzoo for BMS with Jury also on Classic. Game 2 coming up shortly. If you guys want to set up and get ready, we'll pass it back over to F-Word and Jammers. What do you think about that? Are we going to see another continuation of a streak, or is Kusanagi going to have what it takes to turn the tables?
Honestly, Logan, we've seen a lot of data being collected and a lot of decisions being made on historic data. Hasn't always paid dividends, but for the most part, these picks do usually make sense in these scenarios. The only criticism I'd have, unless these were extremely convincing victories, just 3 sets, not much to get the data off to say yes, they're going to be. And also, it's Street Fighter League, man. Everyone has been training for these matchups, especially when you know what one's coming up the following week. You start preparing for it a week in advance. You get loads of games in, you start training and practicing for it. There's no way he hasn't studied why he lost those matches. He might have even watched those exact replays to see exactly why he was not getting the victory there, Kusanagi. So, I mean, but these are 2 young, talented kids. It's a difficult one to call, Jammers.
Well, just like chess has various moves to win and various moves to play, in SFL, you got to anticipate basically any possible matchup. You're going up against all the teams. You could fight any one of the 4 players on the other side, and you really got to go into the intricate details as to what might happen in the outcome. They might have been ranked matches he faced him in and beat him in. They might have been online French tournaments. It could have been the World Warrior. I'm not sure of the conditions. However, he says he's confident, and then he completely backtracked and said, I'll do my best. I love that part about these plays. It's brilliant.
He doesn't want to be forced to eat his words.
Of course.
The history is the history, man. If it's factual, it's factual. He's got a good record against him, 100% record against him in the few times they've played. But the Kusanagi we saw last week is not going to be a slouch to anyone. The only weakness here could be maybe some lack of Jury familiarity, maybe because that's a character you do need to get used to in this game. That could be a challenge he's facing if that's why. But other than that, I anticipate a decent back and forth here.
Well, we'll see. Like I said before, Jury is a character that monopolizes space really well because the drive should stand medium kick. But Luke, he can arbitrarily drive rush and do a crouch medium button draw. Even stand fierce if he wanted to whiff punish something as well. So it could be battle of the drive rushes. You could be a bunch of projectiles here. I want to see what Kusanagi's answers will be to the fireball once it's out and lingering. That could be a solution as well. Well, and he drive rushes in. Round start.
Yes, there's the answer to the fireball, bro.
Well, there you go. He stopped him from storing.
Oh, what a start.
Overhead. Oh man, he's off to an explosive start, F-Word.
Oh, nice backdash there. Saw him trying to get away. There's the low.
That's the round. Yeah, that's the round.
Good lord, what a start from Kusanagi. Wow, I think maybe took those comments personally.
Somebody had their
Again! Oh, we actually had the hit.
These rounds start like tactics are so scary with all these players. You just don't know what's going to come. Let's jump forward there. Alt scenario entirely. Perfect parries. Okay, but Killzoo was already in the midst of doing his like driver button, so.
Back throws into the corner. Oh my days, beast mode, baby!
Ooh, and that combos, he's gonna land the eraser here, and he's gonna put Killzoo in a very weird spot. And he put him
again! Guys, I didn't say I was better than this kid, by the way.
Continue comme ça.
He was one of the strongest Ryus in France at the time when he was like 11 years old. But he eventually graduated and evolved to a Seth.
Oh, his Seth.
And at one point, his Seth was winning the local we call them ranking battles against all the French, including Luffy, at one point. So that Rago's playstyle is still in him, as you can clearly see. Empty jump DP, no F8DC. He did those things. So Rago overhead isn't surprising me right now. Is it sustainable? Is it going to be enough for a first to two here versus Killzoo? We'll see.
This kid is magnificent, I gotta say. I love watching him.
Oh, no cross cut.
Three-piece. No conversion there.
No cross cut on the other side either.
Okay.
It's a vital part of high-level Street Fighter play, and gonna get burnt out here if he's not careful.
They're going from 0 to 100
there
a
it
bit
is.
too quickly. It's got the level 1 to save him in a scenario, but depending on what it is.
Beautiful plus frame pressure here. Kusanagi, Killzoo arrives in the set. That should be that. Shouldn't even need to spend any meter. Great adjustment there.
I know. So both of these two have been. I think they've been hit by every overhead in the book. You rarely see Luke's one from the Avenger anyway. You don't really see that. That's a hard read there. Just delaying it. I like that he basically thwarts the drive rush with the Sandblaster. Getting to see if he's really trying to check it and then get a punish kind of Sandblaster if need be. He's really switching up the timings there. Kusanagi, I love about his gameplay.
Yeah, it's really clever because that is where Jury struggles with these projectile characters. I'm surprised that with a drive rush in between. Very rarely going to be ready for it. But he's done well, man. He's blocked all these projectiles and he's got Kusanagi cornered.
Yeah, Kusanagi was doing this against 4Fields last week as well. It's in a bad spot.
Oh, bad bet.
Yes.
Not going to pay off. Level 3, here we go.
All right, there we go. Going to land that level 3. Still keep him in the corner. I think gets a little bit of Oki from this. Yeah, he does. Right
there comes the burnout. There it is. Great situation there for Kusanagi. Sorry for Killzoo. There it is.
Let's go.
What a piece, just like that.
Allez, mon kills.
Not phased, and the team rushed to Kusanagi's aid here with the feedback. They probably saw some stuff that he didn't notice.
This is brilliant.
I love this part of the team dynamic. I wish I could hear what Kane was saying, to be honest. This
you know what it is? It's because like they're so animated and passionate, not just with their speech, but with their body language as well. As like,
dude, there's that classic scene, the classic match. I think it's Justin Wong versus someone, a character he wasn't familiar with, and he loses the first game, and like the crowd his friends rush the stage, and they're all like, "You gotta do it." It was brilliant. It was just unforgettable moment in Street Fighter history.
He's off to a bad start. This last battle here.
Oh, you gotta respect and rate the mentality of Killzoo to lose that first game so badly and come back like this.
He probably was even shocked as to what was that, but
too far.
It's the whiff cancel. That's not what he wanted.
Oh, went for the crouch roundhouse anti-air. Wasn't the right choice. Oh, I'm sorry, crouch overclocks. Oh, nice check. Not phased at all. Gonna spend the level 1, get the corner carry.
Hasn't got any
load up here as well. No, he didn't. Just goes in.
Nah, you got the choice.
Yeah, he's in the corner. I guess take advantage.
That's not a bad choice to have after a level 1 like that.
Oh, wasn't ready for that. Tried to parry.
He's
damaged. Oh, he tried to shimmy. He's not going to have any of it. The wake-up crouch medium kick was the bet. And Killzoo gets himself to game point here in this third battle.
So you've got to be careful here. And again, he doesn't want to lose drive gauge.
It's a great adjustment from Killzoo, I must say, Janis.
Yeah.
Oh,
suppressor. Okay.
You what?
Nice damage as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. The recovery to already press the button.
It's crazy how
overhead connects.
He can't really check through his drive rush, but the other way around, it's successful most of the time.
Nice, perfect parry.
Look at the devil.
Gonna level 3 here, surely.
No. That's it.
Save it for the next round. And he puts himself in burnout. Level 3 against, he's got to be careful. He gets it. Massive. Gets the win against CA in burnout. And saves the 3 meters. It's going to the wire, Jammers.
Well, they're going to have to spend that super gauge one way or another here. Who's going to get first blood?
Oh, you see that tiny little walk back?
He's got to do the level 3. Yeah, he has to.
Absolutely.
He's got to cash out on this 55% life lead.
Get himself some gauge back too.
Yeah, that's what he needed to do. But hey, Killzoo's got everything in the tank now.
He's going to spend a meter. No, he isn't. Just goes for the meaty heavy punch. He's in the corner now, though. Fortunate jump in. Oh my God, one of these guys is going to get burned out.
Good jump away there to avoid the throw, but back to a neutral scenario.
Timing on that fireball. He's going to get a level 3.
He's not. Actually, I think he is going to get
burnt out. Yeah. But a bar in a bit, right? Should be enough. It's a massive opportunity for Killzoo.
He's still
gets the meaty. He's got no meter. This is guaranteed. Oh, what? That sucks. Checkmate, baby.
And there you have it. Killzoo taking
Bien joué, vieux, l'adaptation.
Points for BMS. Damn, these guys. Back
the little puffer, the little breath there of relief from Killzoo. He's able to get that win. Puts BMS in a phenomenal position now. 20 points registered. Kusanagi, despite some valiant play and good momentum, Killzoo with the ability to adapt and make the adjustment and get themselves that victory. Great result then for them so far already. They already had a great first week. Now they're back on top of the table. Those 20 points. I believe they're on 50 or 60 now. Like, they're absolutely laughing. If they can get a 40-0 though, even better. You know, the sooner you can start pulling away, the better. We saw last season. We'll see what that can do. So there's the result. Next one coming up will be Kane. Now, we anticipated it would be, well, I anticipated Crimson, but you anticipated...
I thought it'd be a Kainu for the matchup,
who's already played.
I think if Crimson comes on, it's just a scenario. The roster was right. This the order was right, and it makes total sense. If it puts them 20 point up, and they could potentially go 4-0, like you said, then it's there. But hey, if there's anyone that can be the ripple in the waves, it is going to be Kane here as the anchor. So let's send it over to Logan so you can have a little chat with Kane, see how he's feeling.
Thanks very much, Jammers. That's right, I'm here with Kane, ready to step up for Game 3, the all-important one. Your team's 20 points down this time round. Now, we saw you helping out with the advice for Kusanagi with the coaching. Are you going to be able to apply coaching to your own game here? Because you've got no easy choices. Valmaster or Crimson, they're both killers. Who do you prefer?
Both. I never played against Crimson, so if it's him, I'm kind of happy because this will be not our first time. And Valmaster, I love playing against him because I feel like he's really strong. So both is really good for me. I just want to play.
Yeah, I can feel the energy. You're just excited to play good games. Exactly. All right, we're going to get into that right now. BMS, who's coming up? It's going to be Valmaster. Oh. All right, just confirmation, character and control type.
Classic Chun-Li.
Classic Chun-Li, of course, nothing else. Kane says he really enjoys playing you. Do you enjoy playing him?
No, because he plays Ken, so it's not...
Hey, that's okay, matchup for Chun.
I think it's 5-5. It's okay, it's not the worst one, so yeah, I'm fine.
How have you found your Chun-Li evolving in Street Fighter 6? Because I always see you implementing new strategies, new styles, utilizing her buttons. So many great buttons that she has. Has your Chun-Li developed a great deal in the last couple of months of this game?
Yeah, at the beginning of the game, I was struggling a bit with Chun-Li. I was okay, but not as good as now. And I feel even better than on Street Fighter 5. So yeah, I feel pretty confident in this game.
Well, it's great to have you back competing here at Street Fighter League. I can't wait to see you and Kane go head-to-head. It's going to be Kane, BK Rog with the classic Ken against Valmaster for BMS with the classic Chun-Li. World Warrior matches here at Street Fighter League. If you can get set up at your stations and prepare, this is the big one. 20 points down. Are we going to get a tiebreaker or is it going to be a 40-point sweep? We'll find out here in Game 3. It's all on the line. Let's send it over to F-Word and Jammers to break this one down.
Thank you, Logan Sama. A very, very important match coming up here. The two heavy hitters who started very well this season are head-to-head, and BMS with a very comfortable 20-point lead right now and an opportunity for the 40-0, and they send up, and we both missed the call, they send up the one and only, the Chun-Li that everyone's got to watch out for in Valmaster. And Kane, you know, obviously newer to these kind of matchups because he's not been playing Street Fighter mainly for recent years, but he's held his own in every matchup we've seen him in, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's extremely happy to just play the game and play consistent high level there. Yeah, but yes, I didn't actually think Valmaster would play this fixture entirely, but boy, was I wrong. And again, he was one of the players that was extremely reliable last SFL.
It just goes to show the strength of so extremely reliable last SFL.
Yeah.
Problem X, mostly reliable last SFL. Phenom, extremely reliable last SFL. Now, out of those 3 teams, 00 Nation, Mouse, BMS, we're now going into week 2, and both Mr. Crimson and Problem X haven't even needed to feature.
Nor is Crimson.
Sorry, Mr. Crimson and Problem X. Haven't even, I mean, Phenom's always going to be there, right? But it just goes to show the strength for the teams this season is crazy to me. Problem X chilling, picks the team, and we have a guy like Mystic can come along and anchor. In this one, we can send up the talent of Valmaster, who's now on the squad with BMS, allowing a guy like Mr. Crimson to just take a break too. Incredible strength and depth for both of these teams.
Yeah, that deep depth squad that they all have is actually brilliant to see. Now, obviously, going on to the matchup here, Chun-Li versus Ken. I like that he's openly admitting certain things now, not downplaying Chun-Li like he did before. It is a 5-5 matchup. Not
a 5-5 matchup. It's not good. Look, judging from Valmaster, it's 5-5. It's 5-5.
Oh no!
I love playing him so much. He is so good. He's so high level. We play the game and we have so much fun. Yeah. What about you, Valmaster? No. He plays Ken. It's not fun for me, bro.
He's admitting it, mate. He's admitting it.
Just goes to show these Kens are playing a different game to us, bro. They're having fun. We're winning, but we're still stressed out.
Look, man, you want to be the one causing the problems, not dealing with them. Or dealing with them. Right, there we go. He's up in the corner here. Swings it out.
Nice. Looking for that fireball.
Just for the crouching medium punch in the Serenity stance.
It's that counter hit and converts. Moving back heavy connects. This is a nice round so far from Mr. Crimson, but we know the corner means very little against Ken. Nice bait. I'm not sure that was even plus.
I mean, I like that he's taking the early gamble just to see what Valmaster's going to be doing after certain buttons and certain strings on offense there. Let him know. A good identification there from Valmaster to block the reversal. Okay.
Straight away.
The extension kicks. And I will say, wow, what a block. And the dash under. And this is looking fantastic.
Still gets a roundhouse after that dash as well.
Beautiful stuff here from Valmaster at the moment. He's about to go to his level 3 as well, left word.
Oh man, you've got to love watching this guy play. He's looking for that confirm off that stand medium punch now. He's got level 3 to go if he gets it. It's guaranteed confirm status there, 1 bar.
Yeah, lovely.
There it
fantastic
is.
Check. And then...
Saves it, wasn't going to kill. Love that run escape, great awareness. Oh, he did the back dash. He did, that's so unlucky. He actually did the back dash to bait the stand throw. Stand throw didn't come in.
Cool frère, t'inquiète, respire frère, tranquille. T'as pas besoin de montrer des trucs de fou, joue bien. T'as pas besoin de montrer des trucs de fou.
En fait, il a juste mis des points sur les loupés de ta part, tu vois, des dragons. C'est tout, hein. Tu sais, il t'a pas forcément ouvert le mec.
Comes out on, I'll take it. It's a big ask. It's a big ask, but I like the fact that he attempted it as opposed to not doing anything at all. So if it did work out, we got the anti-air.
2 hard reads. Hard read back dash, hard read head stomp.
I mean, he's
worked out for Valmaster.
He's gone for a lot of calls that haven't worked out in that first battle there, but we're going into battle 2. Find out what happens here.
Great start from Valmaster here, trying to get his team to that 40-0 win.
Next rival.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, the
confirm. Oh, actually had the stand throw.
Yeah, if he was ready with the stand fist a little bit earlier, a couple of frames earlier, then he would have got huge mileage from that in the corner.
Nice check. Wasn't confident the rest of the target combo was going to reach. I thought it would.
All right, good parry there.
This time the back dash does work.
Oh,
he's so good at reading the throws.
I think a lot of Chun-Li players are very good at understanding where the opponent wants to throw them, especially if you've got a throw loop in the corner. It becomes a little bit more obvious.
Yeah, this guy's way more consistent than the ones I watch, bro. He's had so many good calls.
There we go, he's in Burnout here, and he held his ground in last week when he was in Burnout against Joker Jokes incredibly well, and I think he can do it again here. Yeah, just holding his ground, he's about to get his drive gauge back.
Check.
There it is, completely recovered.
Counter hit, oh, that's unfortunate. He pressed the button. He pressed the button. Pressed the button at the wrong time. Great play from Kane there, able to close that one out, his first round of the set so far.
Sometimes you are going to press the button at the wrong time, and it will...
Oh, that's perfect.
The rounds. Oh, wake up, no forward.
Medium, man, this guy's calls.
Hey, BMS have actually been pretty damn decent with them wake up, no forwards.
Seriously, man.
Just waiting again. Again, not playing too close here. I think it's at that range. They're only going to throw fireballs at each other. Yeah, unless they're going to arbitrate a drive rush in. You don't really see that from Chun-Li. She coats it with a Kokoken, so... anti-air there. Well, he got the anti-air the Stampede kick. I thought he was looking for Tensho kicks, but that can be difficult to do on stick, so...
Just run, stop there to cover ground and catches him by surprise with that crouch jab. The meaty throw connects. And again. Oh, he actually techs for once.
Fireball,
nice check.
Yeah, it's too close. Recover from the block stun a little bit early than the
Yeah, you need to hit later, then you got the plus frames. Trying to burn her out here. Oh, he missed it. Oh, he missed it. Missed his drive rush and burnt himself out. Oh, trade on it. Wow. Scramble. That 7th frame crouch medium kick. So good in scramble situations like that. Kane bringing it over to 1 apiece here and making it a little bit messy, a little bit more chaotic. Not completely. He's playing slow. He's playing patient, but just getting Valmaster in less comfortable situations here, which I like. I think the extremely slow Ken play is going to work in Valmaster's favor.
This is the thing, similar to Takamura going up against Phenom earlier in this episode. We're seeing a very similar scenario with Kane and Valmaster. Just get them to play out of their comfort zone, man. You'll be very surprised at the defensive decisions they make, and you get punished hard for the incorrect defensive decision.
That special wake up was actually the right call.
Yeah.
But didn't get a punish target combo.
Well, he's got back throw there, so he gets a positional advantage. About to be a side swap with a down foot heavy kick into the conversion here. No EX fireball after the throw tech there. He's not that impatient yet, Kane.
Oh, bad fireball. He's had a few of those. Didn't go for the corner carry with the Tatsu there.
I think he was all right. I think he's all right with this scenario. I didn't say punish counter, so he could have blocked in time.
Yeah, great point, Jammers.
Backs away again. Their life deficit is not in Kane's favor at the moment.
Oh, what a check. Elbow to the chest. Where you going? He's going to spend the cash get to kill.
Number one should do it.
Very optimal. We spoke about that earlier, Jammers. You called it. That is a great example of optimization. Not overspending, not underspending, and still getting the kill.
That's it. He's still got 1 super gauge to work with here against Kane. Perfect parries.
Check.
Forward medium punch check, I should say. Sorry. Let's say stand medium punch. Oh, he tried to perfect parry a light. See very few players in the European region at high level doing that. Ending Walker's one of them, so I respect the attempt to get it.
Ending Walker's like a staple, but yeah, you're right for the most part.
Ken, these guys are just slowing it down. Like you said, this works.
Oh, what an anti-air. That's such good damage as well.
Dude, that's like 20%, 25%.
So good.
And this style, this pace is working extremely into Valmaster's favor.
Hits again. Should be able to kill here. Level 2.
Not messing around.
Great control from Valmaster, man. Just when Kane looked like he could start creating a bit of chaos, getting him a bit flustered, he was able to slow it down. He checked about 3 drive rushes in a row. I didn't see any drive rush on block actually work in that 3rd battle. That's crazy.
What was that? Was that a 40-second perfect?
It was a perfect? I wasn't even looking.
Perfect.
God,
yeah,
damn,
that's
that's
probably, well, that's the longest perfect we've had thus far.
Yeah, slow perfects, man. Only the best of the best pull those ones off.
It's crazy how you can have actually long perfects in this Street Fighter iteration. I didn't think that would actually be possible in a Street Fighter game.
Well, the no chip definitely helps with that.
Yes, that is entirely true. All right, let's see if Kane tries to speed things up to equalize. Goes back and forth. Nice.
Love that.
Loops into the empty jump throw.
Bro, love it.
Again, he's not going to do wake up Tensho kicks, so yeah, he's going to take all of this. Yeah, he's going to take all of this.
Oh my goodness, please, Valmaster, stop.
He made the decision, and it worked out.
Still, the damage has been done. Huge life lead.
It's viable. Missed it. Too far to get the whip on it, they understand heavy kick. I don't know what the hurt box is like on the lower part of Chun-Li's body, so just backs away here. Yeah, they'll wait, man. These guys, they will go and read a book and come back.
Heck, Valmaster refuses to die here. Kane's almost burnt out. He is burnt out.
Well, oh, he can
overhead. It's towards the corner. This is bad. Oh, nice tech. Could have juggled there.
Oh, that's blast. Heavy lightning legs.
Here it comes. He's going to drive it back. He's got level 2. He's buffering. Oh, wow. Full screen run overhead from Kane.
What a commitment there, F-word. Because look, he could have done run, stop, cancel. Like the run cancel. Sorry, yeah.
I'm surprised Valmaster walked that far back and didn't put a fireball on the screen, though.
Well, I mean, the fact that Kane had that bravado should tell you enough of how he's feeling about just this whole time being here, this whole experience at SFL.
I mean, he's loving it. If you look at his reaction even on the chair, he's super pumped for this.
Of course.
And he's also having fun, which makes him dangerous.
The last thing you want is an opponent having fun. I want to try and sack that out of him. Chokes away again, Valmaster here. Slowing it down.
Another brilliant round from Valmaster so far.
Yeah, but that turned around last round.
It did. Well, it's Ken, baby. You're never truly safe.
And another
checks it.
He's been really consistent with those. And another perfect.
Man, another amazing, optimized, perfect finish. Both meter and health utilized to absolute perfection there for Valmaster. He goes into game point here. He can get BMS a 40-0 win here in week 2.
Yeah, it's just those timings on the forward medium punch. That's when a lot of mileage has been coming from with the drive rush cancels from the forward medium punch. But then, what's Kane's answer going to be? I think he really has to go aggro now. F-word, but I don't think he wants to be too obvious.
He's tried. His drive rush is getting checked consistently.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to
Dragon Lash is getting interrupted or drive impacted, and the drive rush is getting checked. I think you're right though, Jammers. He can't just sit still. He's got to mix it up.
Listen, man, throw everything in the kitchen sink if you have to. Oh, a hooker by Crook. Tries to do a double dash there, steal some frames. Just backing away here at the moment here. Yeah, let that Kikoken dissipate completely, and walk throw from Valmaster.
There it is again.
I think
one roundhouse.
Yeah.
Huge damage on this anti-air. What an anti-air. Look how much chunks he's going to lose for this.
Now, that's what I love about Street Fighter 6's anti-air conversions into about 50% there. Now, what is Kane's response? He hasn't got CA available just yet.
Big jump. Huge jump.
He's going to keep, he's going to extend the combos, but he's not going to be burnt out, Valmaster. This is going to reduce the recovery time on his burnout gauge, Kane. But Valmaster has got a slither of drive gauge to work with here.
Are we going to see an EX reversal from Valmaster?
It could be.
No, he gets burnt out.
Ooh, the jump!
Oh, that was a bad jump. You're going to get meter back though. Any second now.
Oh no, that's plus. That's plus as well.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Encore!
La puissance!
Vas-y, mon gars! Let's go!
These guys are rambunctious in a good way. Let's not forget as well, I've been impressed by the other character he's been playing. No, Dalsim.
Oh yeah, he has got Dalsim.
Remember, BMS is actually the only team that possesses Dalsim.
I remember Kane said he doesn't really know. He doesn't really. Maybe he plays another Dalsim, but he doesn't play Mr. Crimson. So if he knows the matchup is through a different level of play.
So maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. Yeah.
The ton has looked emphatic, to be honest.
Yeah. Clinical performance is getting the results need be. Last game of the day. Chased him down, goes to the back for instead. Classic legacy, as they say. Takes him all the way to the corner.
That range on that crouch medium kick, man, gets us all.
Hey, it's one of the better ones in the game. You're looking at 2 7-frame crouch medium kicks here, but I think Chun-Li's
Pretty sure Chun has more range.
Yeah, I think it's Chun-Li's.
Nice EX. Didn't go for the knockdown there.
All right, there you go. Just trying to check something. Yeah, I think Kane's waiting for his drive gauge to come back just a little bit. Maybe over 2 bars if he gets it. Valmaster is not going to move an inch. Not going to... Ah, nice anti-air again.
Right, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, he's ready for that. He's ready for that.
Big bait.
Punish counter.
Burns him out as well.
Takes him straight to the corner there with the heavy Tensho kicks. And then he's not going to try and... Not in this scenario anyway. Just going to wait, play patient.
Beautiful check. This time it was a preemptive one, but still, the readiness to convert light to light.
It's interesting, once Kane gets sent full screen or they're at the mid-range outside of Chun-Li's stand fierce, I actually don't think I've seen Valmaster use stand fierce. He just feels stumped at how to approach, and for good reason. For good reason.
He's managed to find a way to at least Kane's Ken, to kind of control Ken, even though it's 2-apiece here. So you could argue he's not fully controlling Ken, but it's been uphill for Kane.
Well, listen, he's found the
2 very slow perfects in there.
Listen, he's found the leash for that rabid dog, I've got to say.
Oh, trying to do something on Wake Up. Saves the meter, takes the throw, brave tech, pays off.
I like it. These guys are
back
done.
away now.
Yeah, runs in. Okay, commits to the low follow-up there. Just again, slowing it down. Even the run cancel again.
Oh.
Working out here. Now, I think if he gets a huge hit.
That's huge.
Is he going to spin the level 3? No.
Keep it. One more hit will do it, though. Kane with it all to do.
I mean, it's definitely a tall order. It's not insurmountable, but... Oh,
what was that?
I'm not sure.
Got to be a 5. Oh, he gets caught. That's it. Get themselves a 40-0 victory over their local rivals here, fellow giants in the league this season. That is a massive result, Jammers.
Yes, indeed. A resounding victory there for Team BMS. 40-0. They won at 30-10 last week. Now they're flying high.
7 points, baby.
They're running away. They're trying to run away as early as possible. And like I said, this is probably the most interchangeable team. You are some of the players here in the league. This is actually one of their favorite teams to probably go for the gusto and take it, because they did make top of the leaderboards last year and they were runners-up. So again, they're going to keep that consistency, keep that fine form, because again, that was a very strong philosophy they had last year. If it ain't dope, broke, fix it. But I can bring in another tool.
Is that if it ain't dope, broke?
No, I said if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, it sounded like you said something else, mate. I swear.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
You had a bit
else.
of a tongue tie, mate.
You say that. You've had more tongue ties than me, mate. Don't worry about that.
Hey, you speak the Queen's English, mate. All right, no need to get
the Queen's English. You got better Queen's English than me, mate.
Come on, son. It's Jammers we're talking about. Get out of there, mate. No, but seriously, that's a massive result and actually puts a lot of pressure on the rest of the table now to try and find a way to close that gap.
Actually.
70 points. 2 weeks in. Almost perfect. A perfect score would have been 80, Jammers. They're at 70 points. BMS picking up where they left off last season and then some with a phenomenal start and not even needing Mr. Crimson to do it. What kind of team is this?
It's a very flexible team. And remember as well, they really want that spot to sit in grand finals and not have to worry about making it to the grand finals there. So listen, have this mentality from start to finish there. But hey, we got to go over to Logan Summer, so he sits with the winning team and find out their thoughts on that match.
Thanks very much, Jammers. That's right. I am here with BMS. A perfect 40-0 result that really underlined the quality and depth of this squad, but also the differences between the two teams. We saw the exuberance, the excitement of youth from BK Rog, but it was all business over here. Mr. Crimson, you sat back and watched your team get it done. I mean, you must be so happy with that performance.
Yes, definitely. That's a pleasure to see them play. I'm really happy to not be their opponent, especially. But yeah, that was a great match.
Of course, you put this team together. You've acquired these two very talented players to your roster on BMS this season.
I have to say that it's Killzu. Killzu is the captain. He's the one who made the team.
Amazing.
If we perform, it's especially because of him.
What a great lineup that is. Let me come over here then and speak to Killzu, a man of many talents. Obviously competing across 2 games and also talent management as well. When you put this team together, did you think about, how the character pairings would line up? Obviously it's a brand new game. Everyone's got some new characters, you specifically that you're dealing with, but obviously Guile and Chun-Li and Sim coming back. Did you really think about the composition of the team?
Yes, I feel like we can play a lot of matchup with this composition. So, and I know they are, of course, amazing players. So I knew that with this team, we had big chance to win at the end.
Fantastic stuff. Akainu, you kept it going, the streak, and you got your first win as well. Very, very business-like performance, not a lot of risks taken. Did you feel very comfortable back here at Street Fighter League?
To be honest, I was not very comfortable for the first match because last week, so we won, and today it was my first game. I really wanted to win, and I did it. So yeah, now I can play for the next match. I will play better.
There's even more to come. That's very scary. Valmaster, you got the win, closed it out for the team. Did you at least enjoy the match?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Except when there is some comeback, and I feel I'm in control of the match, and suddenly something happened. But yeah. I think I played pretty well, and even him, he played well. So it was a great set, yeah.
Absolutely. I can't wait for the return leg. That is it, though, for this week 2. Let's take a look at the standings because those 40 points are going to make a huge difference. BMS clear 20 points at the top ahead of both Mouse and Guild, who are sitting there on 50. But BK Rog showing that the points matter. They're still here with that 40 they got week 1, a big turnaround. But putting those points on the board is going to be important. Speaking of putting points on the board, 0-0 Nation with the 25. And Wolves are still looking for more than those 10 points they got in week 1. It's going to be very difficult for them to keep up with the pack at that rate. But we look ahead to week 3, and we have got 3 incredible fixtures for you as these 6 teams return. Of course, you get to see all 6 teams compete each and every week. First up, it's 0-0 Nation against Wolves. We have Mouse against BMS. That is going to be a killer. And Guild are flying high. They're going to be going up against a BK ROG team that need to work out where their form is. Is they 40-0 for or 40-0 against? They can't decide. We'll find out what it is next week. It's week 3. We'll see you next time on Street Fighter League Pro Europe. Congratulations to BMS on a huge week. We'll see how everyone does next time around. See you then.